one kind of bonus thing here to show you that the dynamic link, which also refers to the caller's activation record, and the static link, which refers to the subprogram that the current subprogram is nested in, don't always have to be the same thing. And so to do that, I want to take this set of activation records and just move it down here using a little bit of magic and just say, why don't we assume that C is, let's get rid of that. Why don't we assume that C is recursive, okay? So C is recursive, that means it can call itself. If it can call itself, it means that we could have another activation record for C on the stack. So if we have another activation record for C on the stack, what that means is we're going to have a return address here. We're going to have a dynamic link. Oops, sorry, we're going to have a static link first. We're going to have a static link, then a dynamic link, and I'm just going to label this 0, 1, and 2, and I'll label this another call to C. So we're assuming C is recursive. Now, in this second recursive method, second recursive call to the subprogram C, if we were to refer to X again, what would be the chain offset and local offset of X? So I'll say that again. In this C, if we refer to X, what would be the chain offset and local offset of X? So think about that for a second. Hit pause, think about it, then hit unpause. Okay, so if you think about it, the answer to that is the chain offset of X is still going to be 1, 3. Well, why is that? Well, let's take a look at how the dynamic links and static links are set up here. So the dynamic link is going to get us to the top of the stack of the previous caller. So that is going to get us to here. The static link, though, just to make this clear, the static link is different. The static link doesn't get us back to the previous caller's activation record. It gets us to the activation record of the subprogram that the current subprogram is nested in. And that activation record is the activation record for B. So we're going to go all the way down here to the beginning of the activation record for B. So the instructions for the coordinates for a reference to X in the second subprogram call to C are go down a chain offset of 1. That means follow this static link, follow down 1 static link to get the activation record of the enclosing subprogram. Then find offset 3 in that activation record. Well, this is offset 3 in the activation record, so it will still get us to the X.